Hey everybody, Tom Sparks, Sparks Media Group. Today we're going to go through the process of stitching together a 3D virtual tour that we did using the iGuide IMS-5 system. The first step that I did was I took the thumb drive and put it into my computer and then dragged and dropped the folder onto my desktop. The next step is to launch Stitch, and then from here we're going to browse to the folder and hit select folder. I'm going to try to auto adjust and create the preview images, and it did it. So this is the older iGuide system, the IMS-5, and I was on site and I did a lot of manual alignments. You can see that the lines are pretty decent, but they're still a little bit not as tight as can be. What I'm going to try to do first, what I'm going to do is use this Arrange All Scans wand, and hopefully that'll snap everything together nice and neat. But my first step is going to be to just ensure that all the details are accurate with this house. So I measured the wall thickness, and I know that it's 6 inches, and I put that in, so that's accurate. I did the same thing for each floor. The exterior wall thickness is 6 inches. The main floor is above grade, and I did not put a ceiling height in because they varied in this house, and I didn't want that to skew the overall dimensions, so I left that blank. I'm going to go to upper level 1, and that's all accurate. Upper level 2 is also accurate. The landing is accurate. Now on lower level 1, there's a garage that exits to the street, and then the back of the house is underground. So we're going to click below grade, and that's when the floor is fully or partially below the ground. Once we have that done, we are going to try to auto align. So I'm going to hit this wand, and you can go through one at a time. I'm just going to hit yes to all, and then pray that it comes out okay. And it did. It looks great. So if I hit Control Z, it'll revert the images, or it'll revert the changes that I made. So let's focus in on this. You can see that the wall is nice and tight. If I hit Control Z and go back in on it, you can see that it's not as tight as it could be. So therefore we know that the Arrange All Scans tool in this instance worked. And the reason it worked is because there was a lot of data. I did multiple scans in each room, and so there was plenty of data for it to choose from. If you had very few scans in a house, you would have a harder time doing it this way. Next, I'm going to set my initial pano. Now, I always start at the front door, so I'm going to make this the initial pano. And then I'm going to go down the list, and I'm going to hide anything that I don't want to show in the final tour. If you hide it here and iGuide processes it, you still have the ability to unhide it after it's been processed. However, these uploads get sent automatically to the client via an iGuide report once they're complete. So I like to hide everything now so that by the time it gets to the agent or the client, they have a final product that they are happy with. So here we have a closet door open that I'm going to hide. And here's another closet door. And to hide it, I'm just right-clicking on the panel and selecting Hide in iGuide. Now, if you messed up and you needed to delete a panel, you could by simply clicking that. Next, we're going to go to the upper level and look for anything to hide. There's nothing to hide. and we're going to hit the arrange all scans. That worked great. Now we're going to go to upper level 2 and we'll arrange all scans and hope this works. Doesn't look bad. Let's revert it and see what we see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think we'll keep this. Made the lines nice and tight. If, for example, you have one that's off, you can use your right mouse button, click it down, and you can rotate. Your left mouse button, click it down, and you can move it. And you can use your wheel on your mouse to zoom in and out. So you want to get it just nice and tight. There you go. Now we're going to go through and look for panos to hide. I always hide closets. Basic closets I hide. And any utility rooms. Now this is a big walk-in closet, so I'm not going to hide this. We're going to keep the landing, and you can see it's a little off, so we're going to hit the arrange all. And it did that great. And then we're going to go to lower level 1, hit the arrange all. And that one was okay. For the lower level 1, I want to show this space in here. Normally I would hide garages, but this is a nice garage, so I'm going to show it. I did a scan with the door closed, and then I did one with the door open to give me options. I'm going to hide the one with the door closed, so that when somebody clicks down here, you'll automatically see the door open. Now I am going to hide under the stairs here, so I'm going to right click and do hide in iGuide, and then we're going to hide this one. Once we have that done, we're going to hit the save project button, and then we're going to click this globe to export the project. Now it's going to give us an error that says that all the floors have an unusually small exterior wall thickness of less than 16 centimeters. I've been doing this for a while and I always get that error. I always hit ignore. Always works and everything is fine. Now it's doing some work behind the scenes, stitching the panos together. And finalizing the project. Here we have a successful property exported successfully message. It's going to tell us to click Create iGuide below to automatically open the web page and tar file location. Alternatively, we can go to iGuide portal, manage.youriGuide.com, and upload the tar file located in the _export folder within our project files. I don't click this and go there automatically. I usually do other things and then upload to manage.youriGuide.com later. So I'm going to hit close, and that's basically it. We've successfully stitched this tour together in just under 10 minutes. It helped tremendously while I was on site to align the scans as I was going. If using the IMS-5 you don't align as you go, when you get home you're going to run into a huge mess. There's just going to be data points everywhere and it's going to look all jarbled up. So it's much easier to align it while you're on site. There you have it, guys. Thanks for watching.